early August, just across the border from Minnesota in northwest Ontario, the biggest little bass tournament you've never heard of takes place. It's the Atikokan Bass Classic.
Every chance I get, there's a place I go where the bass are biting as the sun hangs low. There's a feeling I get that I hope will never end. On a deep, clear lake or an Ozark stream, I kick back, relax, and I start to dream about what Mother Nature has waiting around the bend. Hey, Larry and Bob will take me there today. My gear's packed up and I just can't wait to get out on my way. Outdoors in the Heartland, it's like coming home to an old friend. That city life is not for me. There's fun as far as I can see. The great outdoors is where I want to be. Outdoors in the Heartland.
Your Quality Ford dealers present Outdoors in the Heartland with Bob Richardson and Larry Woodward. This segment of Outdoors in the Heartland is brought to you by Ford and your Quality Ford dealers, Mercury Marine, Motor Guide, Never Stop, Strike King, #1 in fishing lures, Browning, the best there is, and Triton Boats, we take America fishing.
Welcome everybody to the Atikokan Bass Classic held here in Atikokan, Ontario. This is our 25th year for putting on this bass tournament, and it's the biggest one yet. We are putting 109 teams into the water this year, which beats our old record by 2 teams.
Well, as you can see in the background, we definitely got a party going on, and that's right, it's the Atikokan Bass Classic, middle of August, day 1. You know, the last few years I've had probably the luck of a bad draw, being out of 107 boats, boat number 107, number 104. So a lot of holes that I'm wanting to fish have already been sucked up way before I get there. But this year, again, through the luck of the draw, boat number 4. And because I can, I'm going to run as far as I can the other end of the lake and hope that my hummingbird will get me there and get me back. The weigh-ins, well, I guess the closest thing that I say that I've ever been to is the Bassmasters Classic. There is so much excitement, there is so much enthusiasm. The whole town gets behind this tournament with a lot of support. So hopefully we won't embarrass ourselves at the weigh-in this afternoon, which is we fish till 3 o'clock. It's set out in 4 flights, so we're first flight out and we're first flight in.
This year, Bob's taking on the island and reef-infested, mammoth-sized Lake Marmion with a new partner, Colonel Bob Wilson from J. Walter Thompson. He's filling in for Bob's good friend and usual partner, Terry McCormick. Terry couldn't make it this year because of his mother's health problems, so we're thinking of your grandma. Now, Bob Richardson and Bob Wilson have fished many tournaments together, and they are ready to go. The Atikokan Bass Classic is a 2-day event. You weigh 5 fish per day per boat. They have to be at least 12 inches long. Now, to win this tournament, history tells us that you need to have a pound or 2 shy either side of 40 pounds to win. That's 10 smallmouth weighing around 40 pounds or more. That is serious weight. And our Bob and Bob know that if they want to be in the money at the end of this thing, they've got to catch some big ones.
Checking. We're not these are not the kind of fish that's going to win a tournament, but you got to get a limit first. He's 13 inches. The legal limit is 12 inches. Okay, fish on, Bob. Keep him on. Stay on. Stay on. Don't go. Bob, fish on. And he's shrinking as he gets closer. You're going to start being able to hear. Hey, Bob. Forget it, it's pike. Well, folks, I got to tell you, we took about a 30-minute ride. We was boat number 4, and there's a spot called the hole in the wall. What it does, it's just a narrows where everything narrows down. And it's so many years that guys have come up here and not only won it, but a lot of top 10 finishes. And I've always been one of the last boats out, and I thought if I could ever get a chance to be up here first, well, we made the run. We hadn't even got our rain gear off. We didn't have our life jackets off. I start making casts. We got boats coming through, and we've already got 3 fish in a live well. Don't have a clue if I got any of them on film, but it took 20 minutes to get here. We got 3 fish in a live well in less than 10 minutes. What it is you can see that the lake narrows down and channels down, and it comes around these rocks and creates a current. So you're constantly having to fight it. But what it does, it positions the bait fish. Smallmouths like current. And this is some of the better current on this particular lake system.
On big tough water, you gotta have big tough equipment. And that's why Bob fishes out of a 21-foot Triton XS. This boat has a removable passenger console. On the back of it, there's a Mercury Verado Pro 4-stroke, 250 horsepower. On the front, a Motor Guide 36-volt Tour Edition with 109 pounds of thrust. Hey, don't go away. We'll be right back with more from the Atikokan Bass Classic right here, outdoors in the Heartland. Check out oith.com or go to facebook.com/Outdoors in the Heartland. Every week there's going to be prizes, giveaways, and contests.
This segment of Outdoors in the Heartland is brought to you by Ford and your quality Ford dealers, and Mercury Marine.
Wait a minute, he's coming. There he comes. There.
That's what we're looking for. Number 5. Number 5, that's what we're looking for. 5 fish, it's culling time. You know, the limit is 5 fish. They got to be at least 12 inches long. And that fish there is pushing 2 1/2, 2 3/4 pounds. Good job, and that's number 5.
Thank you.
We've got a couple fish that got to come out of there.
I need the scissors. I just tested my line and found out that it's frayed.
You know, Bob's doing the smart thing. That's one thing the tournament fisherman gets all excited and don't think about. And what happens, that smallmouth gets it down in his mouth, and their teeth are so sharp, and you've seen a smallmouth's going to jump 2 or 3 times. Every time he does, he pulls, he fights down with the current, and he runs that line across his teeth, and they're super abrasive. So a guy really does, and it can cost a guy a big tournament and a lot of money at times, especially on a big fish. If you don't check it, just run your fingers down that line up about a foot or 2. Feel any little bad spots, any little burrs, cut it off and retie. Oh yeah. Stay on, stay on. Here, get in front of the boat, get in front of me. Down. In the net, in the net, in the net. That's what we're looking for. That is a toad. I'd take 5 of them all day long. That's what's great about these culling balls. Okay, I'm going to bring him up. He's as big as I thought. We'll call one.
I think we have a smaller one in the boat.
We do have probably 2 smaller ones. Here we go. Not a lot bigger, but a little.
Well, Bob and Bob, they got their 5-fish limit, but will they be enough to put them in the hunt? On the way to the weigh-in, many volunteers painstakingly go through several procedures to ensure the health and safety of all the bass in the tournament by adding oxygen and ice to all the contestants' live wells.
What's up? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing great. This is professional. This is as good as if I was going to go to the Bass Masters Classic or the FLW back home. You guys have got to put together. These and the staff, we need to give a big round. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks very much. Did it shut down for in the afternoon? A lot of teams are saying it was good fishing in the morning, but it shut down in the afternoon. Did you have the same experience?
It was one of those days that like I said, we thought we could catch 15, 16 pounds pretty easy, but as you're about to see, we didn't do it. But I did catch 5 fish.
That's a good thing. What did you say, Rick?
15.04.
15.04. That's not a bad paper, Bob.
We had a limit by probably 8:15, 8:30, but could not get a fish over 3.5 pounds.
After day one, Glenn LaRue and Trevor Seamack have the lead with 21-28. That's over a 4-pound average for 5 smallmouth bass. That's serious. Don't go away, we'll be right back.